Oh, that's a good angle. Hold on. Hi, YouTube.
You said I drunk mind suck, sober thoughts, yeah. And is it me that you want, me that you want?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Alexandria Gabrielle back with another YouTube video. Period. You guys clicked on this video for one or two reasons. One, to hear the story of my labor and delivery, and two, just to see your girl how she looking in this video, because you know every video I be serving looks. Anyways, as you guys can tell by the title, this video is going to be a labor and delivery vlog, so stay tuned if you want to hear the story. Let's get into the video. So y'all, I'm gonna start all the way back from when I first had, like, when I first got scared, like when I thought I was gonna have the baby. This was when I was like, I would say I was like 33 weeks. I was 33 weeks and I was over my boyfriend's house. So I was using the bathroom. I didn't feel anything, but when I wiped, it was some mucus on there. The mucus was like a yellowish, clearish color, and if I have the picture, I'll insert it. If I don't, then you won't see the picture. It was like, it looked like snot, but like a real thick snot. So when I seen that, I got scared. I showed my boyfriend, and he was like, he didn't know, because he didn't know at the time. He didn't know any of this. He never been through this before. He never had this experience. He was kind of just looking at me like, you tell me what that is. Like, you know. So I was just like, I don't know what it is. It looked like snot. I looked it up on the internet and I described it, and it said mucus plug. So I was like, what is a mucus plug? I looked it up, and it said basically the thing that's holding everything together, that's right, like right at the tip of your cervix. It's like basically when you start dilating, it starts to come out. My mucus plug was coming out for like weeks, but it wasn't like bloody and stuff. So when you get ready to have a baby, the mucus plug is supposed to be like a brownish or reddish color, but it wasn't that. So I kind of brushed it off, but I was still kind of scared. So we went and got some castor oil. The castor oil didn't work. I was taking it like, I took it like I'll say 2 times when I was over there, and it didn't work. So I was just like, you know, walking, doing squats and everything. I didn't feel like that helped. I feel like it dropped her lower, but I don't feel like it worked as far as going into labor, and it's different with different people. So a couple weeks passed by. I thought my water broke. And like, what else could it have been? It was like, I'll say 9 o'clock in the morning. I was just laying in the bed on my phone, texting my boyfriend. You know, I didn't feel anything. Nothing was, you know, happening. So I had told my boyfriend's mother, I was like, I got a feeling that I'm gonna be going into labor in a few days, so can I come over there and like stay for a few days? She was like, yeah. So I was getting ready to go over there. I was finna pack my bag, and then I just felt like, you know how you on your period and you feel like it's really like moistured and it's really like just going on down there. That's basically what was happening with me. So I went in the bathroom, open, you know, when you put it down your pants. I looked, it was like a puddle, I'll say like this big. Not a puddle, but like a spot, I'll say like this big in my underwear. Like this big. So basically it filled up the whole middle part. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Like, I thought when your water break, you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to be like pop. Like something, you're supposed to feel some type of pop down there. I instantly went to my grandma and I was like, Grandma, I think my water broke. And then she was like, what? And I was like, you want to see? She was like, yeah. She was like, you ain't in no pain or nothing? I was like, no. And then I showed her. She was like, oh yeah, it's time to go to the hospital. I got so excited and I was nervous at the same time, y'all. My grandma called my mama, and my mama got off of work early and she came to the house. And I grabbed my hospital bag and I changed my clothes and did my makeup. And then I went outside and I shot my intro.
1, 2, 3. Hi, YouTube. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Alexandra Gabrielle back with another YouTube video, and today is gonna be my labor and delivery vlog. That's my grandmother, that's my mom, that's my brother, those are my cousins, and my niece is in the car. So my water broke like 30 minutes ago, and now we about to go to the hospital. I'm not having no pain or contractions yet, but I'll let y'all know when I do. So stay tuned for the vlog. Y'all see me pretty and cute right now, but I'm gonna be in pain later. I'll give y'all some updates and like when I get to the hospital.
I was supposed to do a whole labor and delivery vlog, but the pain, everything hit me so fast and the pain was just so unreal that I couldn't even fix my mind to do that. We was on the way there and we had to stop at a gas station, Quick Trip. My mom got some gas and I was like, I can't eat before I go in. She's like, no, you can't eat, you in labor. I was so upset, y'all. I was so hungry. Yeah, so basically I told her to just give me a cup of ice, so I just ate a whole cup of ice. So an hour later, we got to our destination, which was the hospital. When I was walking towards the hospital, we met up with Elijah and his mom at the hospital. We met up with them. So when I was walking in, I was so freaking nervous. I was like, I really don't want them to send me home, and I also don't want to have this baby today. But I really did, but I was just scared of the pain and stuff. It took like, I'll say about 20 minutes for them to give me a room and give me my gown so I could just lay in the bed, and so they could check me and see if I'm dilated and stuff. So y'all, I'm at the women's center and right now they're just watching me, and my doctor is supposed to come here and see like if my water broke. That I know my water broke because it was a whole bunch of fluid and it didn't smell like nothing. And there's baby daddy. But it's going by slow. I'm not feeling no pain or nothing yet. And oh, I can't show. Okay. Uh-oh, you seen that? See? I got these things hooked up to my stuff. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not feeling no pain. And she said I'm having contractions, but I can't feel them right now. And you're trying to read the Bible. You can't tell me to shut up. But y'all. I look a hot mess right now. But that's it. That's all that's going on. Oh yeah, I'm still 2.5 centimeters. We got a long way.
A very long way to go. So,
Come back with updates later. Say bye.
alright.
You gotta put your hand over the camera.
Bye.
I'll say I was in there for like 6 hours. I went home around, we went to the house around 4 o'clock. When they checked me, I was about 3 centimeters. And then she sent me home still. They checked to see if my water broke, and then they was like, that's not no water, you know, you probably urinated on yourself. And I was like, I would have felt if I peed on myself. I think I would have. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I was so irritated. Like, I went all these hours without eating because I thought I was in labor, and I could have been ate. My dad bought me Taco Bell, and I ate Taco Bell, and I was actually in labor the whole time, but they sent me home for some odd reason. I guess they didn't want to deal with another patient today, but I was in labor, and I ate. That could have killed my baby. We got back to the house. I took a nap, and when I woke up, I'll say it was around 9-ish going on 10, 9 something going on 10. I'd say probably like 9:40-ish. So we were talking. My boyfriend and his brothers were in the room, and we were just talking, and he was trying to fix his game. I was just there, and I was just like sitting, cause I felt like I was feeling something, but then again, I didn't want to like make a big scene about it. And then we go to the hospital and they send us home again, so I just didn't say nothing. But I'll say like they were coming back to back. It was like it started like every minute, and it'll last for like 30 seconds. The third time around is when I felt it, and I was like, I think I'm having contractions, because I know how Braxton Hicks feels. This is not how Braxton Hicks feels. I was like, ow. And then my boyfriend was like, what's wrong? And then I was like, I feel something, it hurt. And he was like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. So I let it go around about 2 more times, and it wasn't that bad. But I went to the bathroom because I didn't tell y'all before this, I took some more castor oil, and we was at his godmother's house at the time. Castor oil is like laxative. I went in the bathroom, and I was feeling pressure. I felt pressure like I had to doo-doo. So I went in the bathroom. I'm on the toilet pushing. As I'm pushing, the contractions are getting harder. I'll say at this time it was about a medium. I was feeling it, and as I was pushing, I seen blood in the toilet. I wiped. It was blood on the tissue, and I know for a fact I have the picture of the blood on the tissue. Then my mucus plug came out, and this time it was brown. Now I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's over. After that happened, I was on the floor bleeding, crying in pain. So y'all, this is my baby. She started moving around. She woke up, so I had to get her. I was crying. I got back up, and I got on the toilet, and I was pushing, like, cause I still had the urge. Like, I thought I had to do this so bad. Yeah, I thought I had to do so bad, but it was really her big-headed self pushing down on my butthole and pushing down on everything else, which made the pain worse and which made it feel like I had to do. He was trying to go find me a rag, but he couldn't. So I was getting really irritated, and I was like, go get me a rag, go get me, like I was yelling at him, because when you have that pain, you cannot bear it. I called my mom, we called his mom. Nobody was at the house to take us to the hospital, so my mom told me to call the ambulance. So we called the ambulance, and they came and picked us up. I got Sahara stuff. Elijah carried it out. They put me on a little stretcher, and they put me in the inside. They put the IV in me. And at that point, I knew it was real. But them dumb folks talking about some, I was like, when are we leaving? They're talking about some, we gotta see how many more times you're gonna have contractions and how far apart they are, because sometimes it be false labor. And I was just like, so they was asking me all these questions, like, what's your address, what's your name? And I was just so irritated. Like, I wasn't even up for this. Like, I was just like, I'm just ready to go to the hospital. They took me to the hospital. The nurse, she was like talking all of our ears off, like lady, find me a room to get in, like, come on. And then the man, they was trying to look for the man so he could register me so I could go get in the room and stuff. I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is an emergency. Y'all need to come on. So they finally registered me, and they finally gave me a room. They gave us a room, stinky. They gave me a gown to put on. And then the lady, she was like, you're definitely having contractions. So, oh yeah, and earlier that day, the lady said I was having contractions, but they weren't strong because I couldn't feel them. So she was like, it's not that serious. She checked me, and she was like, oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to come into labor. So we can get this over with. And then we was like, how many centimeters? She was like, 7 centimeters. I was like, oh my God, like, it's time. So it was really irritating while I was having contractions, and she was like, you know, sticking her fingers inside of me to check me, but I had to deal with it. They had my area, all the nurses and stuff was in there, and I got to have 3 people. It really depends on what hospital you go to. Some people have 2, some people have 3. This time at this hospital, I got to have 3 people in there. It was his mother, him, and my mom. I'll stay about 20 minutes after they put me in my room. They checked me, and then they was like, you're 9.5 centimeters. I was like, oh yeah, let's do this. They was letting me push. They was like, if you have the urge to push, just push, because it relieves pain. It was taking a lot of my energy, like pushing. It was taking a lot of my energy, like it was draining me. She's so pretty, ain't she, y'all? Little red bone little baby. She's so pretty. Yeah, he's so pretty. Oh yeah, y'all, it's better to push on your knees, and when you on your knees, the pain is easier. The contractions, they easier. When you're on your knees, it eases the contraction pain. So make sure you do that. It's better. I was on my knees, and I was swaying back and forth, rocking my hips back and forth. And it was just like, y'all, that pain was like, But I handled it real good. Everybody was like, I was so impressed. Like, you did so good. You're 15 years old, and you handled this more than all these grown women do. And you had it natural. Even when they have epidural, they don't take it good, whatever. I was supposed to get an epidural, but I guess they waited too late, and you gotta request and have papers, sign all these papers to get an epidural. So, like, the papers were gonna come late, so they was just like, just forget it, because she's gonna have the baby by the time we they send the papers and y'all sign it, then have to send it back out and then get a confirmation. So yeah, I'll say like 20 minutes after they put me in the room, I had her. anyways, I was on my knees and I felt her head, and I was like, I feel something, and it was like, turn your back, and they was telling me to push and all of that stuff. I say like 4 pushes, she was right.
Deep breath. There you go. That's my shoulder, baby.
I did tear, but it was like a 2nd degree tear. It's a 2 degree, a 3rd degree, and a 4th degree. So I had the 2 degree, which is like tear from like just like where your vagina hole is, like a little bit down like that. So that's how much I tore. I did have to get stitches. It didn't hurt because they numbed me, so I couldn't feel it. But afterwards, it was like sore and stuff, and it was like I could only move. You know, it was limited. My movements were limited. So it was a good experience, like, you know, dealing with the pain, especially natural, like without no medication at all. I'm so glad I actually did it like that. I didn't think I could do it like that. I didn't believe I could, but I did it. But if you're my age, around my age, I prefer that you get epidural because not everybody's delivery and labor is the same. Don't go off by what I tell you because yours might not be the same way as mine was. Everybody has their different stories. Yeah, that's basically my story. I have a few clips and pictures and stuff that I'll insert in this video. I just want to tell everybody that's having an upcoming delivery, good luck. Hope you guys have a safe labor and delivery. It's hard, but you'll get through it. It's only temporary pain, so that's how I thought. Put that in my mind. It's only temporary. The pain will be gone soon. So yeah, you'll get through it. Sahara was born at 12:28. She was She was born at 12:28. She was 7 pounds 11 ounces. She was 20 inches, and yeah.
Was it 0?
I would say 2019. Save the date. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification button to get notified every time your girl posts a video. We love you guys. Bye.